Hi Roberto, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I seem to have missed you, I was searching for you.
No, no, I'm here, not moving. Don't worry. So,
So, how are you? How's Italy doing? I think Italy is coming back in some ways.
mm, yeah, okay. To tell the truth, hopefully everything has been safe for us in this period. We never stop it totally because we are working not only clearly in the fashion but also in technical textile. So a small unit has been working in laboratory and production for DPI, for medical fabrics and so on. Most of us is working from home. The situation in our region, which has been the most affected by this virus, now is slightly improving. And on the 4th of May, the activity should start again. Step by step, I mean, it will not be suddenly everybody free. First, we'll start manufacturing. Then on the 18th, the shops will open again. So
18th
this
of May.
18th of May. And
Okay.
by the end of May, also restaurants and pubs will start again the activities. The big problem will be not only production, but the transport. So they are studying solution for the transport in the big cities and so on. How is the situation for you? Oh, I hope everything is fine. I welcome everybody. Thank you for the invitation. Sorry if I
No,
went
thank you so much. No, things in India, from our side, we are also in lockdown till May 3rd, and I think it will be extended again. Uh, the cases seem to be rising right now, and we don't know the situation how it will be after a few days. So I believe that most of the May we should be in lockdown most of the May.
Yeah, we think that more or less by the half of May we start again because the situation is the same in Malaysia, same in India, same in many countries like that. So after the 15th of May, definitely we will see what will happen for starting really.
And there will be special guidelines, which we have to follow, all of us, when
Yes.
these things start recovering back. So how do you find, what are the major impacts you feel on the industry due to the, oh, what's that? The mask.
Everybody has to have when you go
Yeah.
around and so on. This has been the big issue for us in the first weeks. Really, it has been hard to have means like that for everybody, for the people in action. Anyway,
Yeah, this is
we,
going to be a part of our lives, now this is a part of our
sure,
lives.
sure, for sure.
I don't think for at least 1 year or at least 8 to 10 months or 1 year, we can do
Yeah,
away with these kind of things.
yeah. I think that this will be our way of life, which is changing, which will be definitely different from before. But we have to rebuild a normal way of life for everybody. This is our aim. This is what we want to realize. To come to the
Absolutely.
point to live in a normal life.
That's what we have to strive for.
Yeah.
And so, what is the major impact you feel from the point of view of our industry? What is the major impact you feel this crisis has brought?
Okay, my idea is that in textile we had a crisis coming also before the coronavirus, because in the fast fashion particularly there was quite a lot of overproduction. So in our opinion, the situation could not manage for a longer time. The coronavirus has given a big shock to this situation. And of course, now we are all stopped. For 2 months, more or less, in any country, everybody is stopped. We are going to restart, and I think that we will restart with a different approach. We don't think that we will make things totally different, but something will change. In this moment, the virus has focused people on the basic needs. And the basic needs is to ensure your environment, your family, your people to be safe and to have what they need for the basic things for life. So we have this target now. we have this commitment to realize something that is fitted for this situation. And everything will be affected, but will give an opportunity to everybody to rediscuss the situation and the process. It is a changement, and all the changement are cutting something of the past, but are also opening doors, are creating new needs, and we must be able to follow the new needs that have been generated by the situation.
What are the new ones you feel? What are those new links you feel?
The new needs will be something that will give a different value for the product that you buy. So today we are changing also the way of buying. E-commerce is supporting us for the normal things, because you cannot go out from home, but you can buy on e-commerce. On e-commerce, you buy things that are critical for the situation. And many of our customers are beginning to have a different approach also to the garments, to the fabrics. They are studying different kind of fabrics, the problem of send these fabrics in the shop to be safe when you test them. So there is quite a requirement for something that is cheap, not so complicated to produce, but is also something that can be worn safely by the people, and also something that can be a protection for the people that wear these kind of things.
Because, so any of these solutions? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, please go.
So we think that more and more players are looking for something different in the market.
So, I mean, any solutions you see already in the market, or I mean, still people are working on it and they're trying to find different solutions in this regard?
Situation can be like a work in progress, because it's not easy to adapt a different production stream from one day to another. I'm speaking about textile in general, so I'm focused on that. I think that all the textile chain has to work over there, not only the chemistry, which is available, not only the producers, but also those who are thinking the new way of life. In these days, in Rome, in Milano, they are studying how to move the people in the metro, in the train, in the planes, and so on. And I think that in hotels, of course. So all the garment industry can be involved in this kind of project. All the garment industry can offer solutions to make these people connected more easy and more safe. Another important thing will be sustainability. So I think that also all the sustainability will be accelerated by this situation, because we see that we need to reduce the waste, to make processes which are more simple, more ecological, more sanitized also, that can make a garment clean, a garment that is not clean just when it goes out of the factory, which surely is, but during the transport will not be affected by bacteria or other things. During the storage in the shop, when you go to touch it, to wear it, to see how it is, when you send by e-commerce and you receive it back. So there will be a lot of things that you need to give protection. So maybe we will have a more simple style, but more technical. Less because definitely we cannot produce garment to be wasted or digged in the ground. We need to produce garment which would be reasonably sold with better value. And I think that the people would look for these kind of things.
So do you think in terms of protection, you're talking about in terms of safety and health of people? So from fiber to chemicals to materials, which segment of the production process needs to put in more effort, the finishing part, which of these segments need to put more effort or maybe more successful in helping in this direction?
Your question is correct. Normally, we include this package into technical textile finishing. So it can be done on the fabric, it can be done on the garment. It depends how the situation will manage. It could be applied also on the millions of garments that are already produced and that are at the customer. So it is something that you can adapt to the circumstances. In this moment, we need to collect more information. Everything has to be planned because the problem is very serious. I come back to this kind of protection. We need it. We were in the emergency, but this one can be a big pollutant for our future. So we need to think, and also the garment industry can think in something that can be recycled, washed at home, that is not automatically a waste. Otherwise, the next step, you will see the ocean full of gloves, full of masks, and we will have created another disaster. So as we are restarting, we say we need to start with the correct step. We cannot go again to make the mistake of the past. This is I think we have changed this opinion. This is a stop and go, you know. Now we have been forced to stop. We have this month, which will be for a project, for engineering, also the industry and all our textile chain. And we can think how to make it better, how to apply it, because we already did in the past with other chemicals. We are against the waste. We don't want to use product that goes in the water. What we apply must go to the garden. So some technological approach also for machine builders, for nebulization application in closed, safe environment will be helpful for this. Because this will give a good economic result because we don't have waste, and also a good environment result because we will not have product going in the water. Because if applying antibacterial, it is something that can be damage the environment if it is too much. So we need to put just where we need. So I tell you, machine builders, chemistry, apparel people, designers, if we work together and if we have a project to share, we can realize definitely something helpful for the business, but also for the people and the environment.
But do you think people are coming together like this? All the supply chain is coming together like this? The machine manufacturers, the chemical, and all these people are in some way coming together like this?
Something is already moving. It is starting, so I cannot tell you it will be a business like that. But for sure, when the market is asking something, people that do satisfy the requirement of the market first normally are in a better position. This will start again from producing just what you need. The first thing in eco-sustainability is just to take from the environment what you need, not more. And this is for food, this is for textile, this is for energy and everything. So we have to live our life. I am totally fond that we have to live, to do our travels, trips and so on. But we do need to do just what is necessary. We came to a point in the past where we were doing a lot of not necessary things. So I saw also in your mail of today, people that say also to use this digital technology, just as we are doing now. There is technology also to make garment presentation. We don't need really to travel through the world, but we can do all this job also sharing a part of this in a digital form. So I think that at the end, after this big disaster, because it is a disaster, we must be honest,
huge one.
And we are very sorry also for those which have been not lucky as us up to now. But we think that if we learn the lesson, we can do really something more interesting and better for everybody, also for the economy. Because there is no sense in produce billions of garments without profit. Better to produce a little bit less with a reasonable profit for everybody, and you can finance research, you can finance improvements, and this will help people growing, in my opinion. We are sharing our opinion. I don't have any object to say that is true or not true. This is what I feel, and this is what we are trying to do. And
no, absolutely.
in these days, our laboratory is working strongly to support customers that are making this kind of projects. And we want to go out when we have all the numbers and the data on this situation.
That's very good. I mean, you're already working on these kind of projects. So, in terms of supply chain, yeah, we have seen the manufacturing destinations like, let's say, Bangladesh or Vietnam or China or Pakistan, India. So many destinations are there. Which of these places do you see have been more affected, and which will be recovering the fastest? Which of these places, might be the fastest to recover because of their some strengths what they have?
Probably we recover faster according to different situations which are not really connected to their market. I mean, now Europe is going more or less out of the lockdown. So those countries that are supplying Europe and European brands or sales on Europe probably will start first. I must say that there is also something to say about brands that are still buying the garments that they committed or not, but this is a part of the problem. So we must keep these things going on. Probably in Europe, sales will start first, then the United States. The United States entered into the problem later, so probably maybe countries that are supplying strongly, United States, will restart a little bit later. So I don't think that we will start very, very quickly. I think that June probably will be the month when things will begin moving. This is why I say that we have time to prepare ourselves to begin to talk. In this period, honestly, I have not been locked down on my job because every day we had meetings, talkings, trying to understand how to adapt to the situation, how to sanitize also the garments in the shop, because the first question that everybody is asking is wearing this garment, but who is this gentleman? Who is this girl? How can I treat first? So we are thinking about some cables or cabin where you can put some spray or other things to clean, to sanitize this, because it is important. Everybody is reorganizing his own job. Also inside the company, we are dividing in shift the people to keep the volume, but to keep the people more distant. Of course, you cannot do this everywhere, but there is a strong commitment from everybody on this subject. And in Germany, for instance, they started first, so Germany is not really locked down. They are moving and they are keeping the business going on. And we are trying to do the same.
Yeah. And coming to consumers, as you already said that, of course, they will want to have the safety first. They will need to be assured of their health and safety when they are going out for shopping. So, as European consumers, what other changes you see in the consumer preferences coming up in next few months when they go out for shopping? Apart, health concern is of course the biggest concern. Apart from that,
there are two issues. The first is that we have to face also an economical crisis, and in the economical crisis, normal textile or other not really necessary objects are penalized. But in the same time, there is also another situation that when people will be out of this very bad period, they will like to have something to do, to go again to shop. So maybe there will be a little bit of compensation. I think that being a crisis period, the first demand will be for what is necessary. So I think also to uniform to school, which must be safe and so on. So school kids, it is another big segment that has also to be reorganized. And so I think that the primary needs will be the first. And this is why I think that denim can play the game. Because at the end, denim is very unique. It is for job, is for work, is for pleasure, is for free time. It is also something. It is a strong garment. Is a garment that you can treat and wash easily. So I think that the denim industry can have an opportunity also in a difficult period. I don't tell it is easy. Don't misunderstand me. But the denim can go back to the origin again and to be a garment for everything.
I was reading an article. So
for traveling, for working, and so on.
I was reading an article today regarding the 1918 Spanish flu. I was reading an article regarding the Spanish flu, which was in 1918. And you know how the fashion changed after that. You know, before this flu, the women and a lot of people did not wash their garments too much. It was, you know, only occasional washes. And after this flu, the washing of garments increased tremendously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is again probably what we are going to see now. You know, even the people who did not wash their garments for a few cycles and, you know, they wanted to wear it for some time before washing. Probably that will change.
Yeah, I tell you honestly, a few years ago, with a couple of denim producers, we were already studying some project for sanitizing the fabrics. Difficult maybe to run completely because all the after treatment of the denim was killing a part of the treatments. But in that moment, there was no value perception of this fabric. So the project was considered interesting, but not for the market. My idea, and please don't misunderstand me, is that for too much time, we have dramatically looked only at the cost of the garment and not at the value of the garment. In this moment, all we are coming back to the value, not just to the image. And this is something that will happen also in the garment industry. Because there is plenty of garments, but not maybe the garment that you really need. And in this moment, the basic needs will be the dominating factor. This is my opinion. For the next 1 year, let's say. Then we will see if there will be other situation, if there will be vaccination, whatever can happen on the virus. But this virus has been a shock to understand that things can happen, you know? It's like an insurance policy. It's like an insurance. Sometimes you pay the premium for the insurance for nothing, but the moment that something bad happens, if you have the insurance, you are covered, otherwise not. And for many years, we have destroyed this concept. Anyway,
absolutely.
It's normal in life. We never finish to learn, you know.
We keep on learning.
Now we have a very strong lesson, very heavy, and I think that is important that we learn from this lesson.
Do you think the retailers will really learn from this? Because as some people say, you know, after coming back from this crisis, a lot of people will have less money. So again, they will be looking for cheaper garments. Yeah. So when they are looking for cheaper garments, then again, those retailers, you know, get active, you know, who are looking to create those cheap garments. So, I mean, again, maybe we get caught in the same cycle again.
Yes and no. So there will be always pressure from the big brands for reducing price. But at the end, I tell you that the cost of these treatments is not more expensive than a resin or something else. So it is something that can be used also on mass production. Not really, there is not really an economical issue to doing something better. And on the contrary, I think that we can do it in a more safe and a more sustainable way also. If you consider the amount of money that everybody is losing for the unsold garment, and you just take half of that cost and you spread on a better value garment, you still save a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. I
You know,
hope really.
we are used to take the calculation at the end of all the numbers. If you want to know if you win or lose, you have to put all the numbers, because numbers are normally honest. And if you use all the numbers, normally you get the good result.
Absolutely. So what other, any other key changes you see in the denim character of denim fabrics or apparel, denim apparel as such, happening apart from what you mentioned till now?
From this situation,
Yeah.
I think that apparel will be even a little bit more important. If we are able to give a correct value to the garment, it will be more important. If it is always connected to the changement. Changement is an opportunity. If you refuse the changement, normally the changement will ruin you. So we must face the situation. We must think what we can do to improve it. We must understand our mistakes, because in life everybody doing something can make a mistake, and to be able to restart again. Humble, because we have to be humble. We have to look at this situation. It's difficult to give numbers today, because it has been like a shock, very sudden. Everybody is restoring a little bit, and after 2 months, we are beginning to understand what to do or not to do. But for sure, out of the emergency, we have to do everything in a more sustainable way, even with protection, DPI, and everything.
Any other positives you see from the current situation coming out?
We are beginning to talk a lot. We are modifying our habits. We are recovering some situations that were lost. I live in a small village, so we could not go out of the village. So the baker, the butcher are now important, because you cannot go to the mall. The mall is crowded. You have to queue up for hours. You go to the bakery, you wait 10 minutes. There are 2 persons that you already know, so you already know if they are safe or they are ill or something like that. And so the service door to door, or all the services that are near, are becoming more and more useful, because the big distribution was killing the subject. Today, these subjects are helping a lot. So this is why we have also to rethink how we are doing the things. Not so much on the production side, because the production side has been pushed for a lot of times to improve, to be more sustainable and so on. But on the distribution, on the going to the market, probably a lot of things have to be thinked in a new way.
But that is possible.
Small can be a good thing instead of the very big ones.
Yeah, but that is, we can see that in India also. The smaller shops which are near to our houses, they are doing, they are serving us, and all the big shops are closed, big malls are closed. So, it is now. After the post-crisis, if really we as consumers of these products, if we really support these shops, then probably these shops are going to go ahead and keep on serving us.
I think that this situation has modified our way of doing. So before going to the big crowd, people will be a little bit reluctant. So the first thing that I want to do when everything will be over is to begin to travel again, to see the people face by face, of course. Maybe go to the barber instead of cutting hair at home or something like that. So we wish to begin to live again. but for sure we will be far from the crowd. This is definitely what we will try to do. And when we will be necessary in the crowd, we would like to be safe and to be sure that what we are doing cannot damage ourselves. So I invite all our colleagues, all people that want to join the game or want to commit themselves, the stylists, to think to something that will that can help in the normal life. For people that go to Milano by train, then they have to take the metro. For people that have to go in the office to free themselves from cover and to be clean in the office. So we have a lot of projects that we can carry on. And the game is open, because in this period, I think that the good thing is that we have spoken not only with customers, but we had also meetings with, I call them colleagues, not competitors, to share our ideas to the machine builders, to understand how we can do. They are using also ozone to sanitize on different quantities and so on. So there has been a very big attention, and there is been a very big contribution of ideas. And this is, I would say, the good thing is in this story. Sharing ideas, not only, okay, all we make business, we are honest, but we are also sharing ideas and to find the correct way. So we don't want to go out from a disaster making another trouble. We want to go out in a correct way.
And collaboration becomes the strongest, as you are saying, collaboration will be very, very important.
Sure. Yeah, you need to work in a team because you need knowledge, and you cannot have knowledge from the cutting, sewing, fiber. We will need more. We will need some fiber more twisted. We need more twisted yarns for filtration. So when you sit on a place where there is some pollution, the pollution must not cross the fiber. Must be like a barrier, but a barrier that can be breathable. So there are many things. We are sharing these ideas in all of our supply chains, and also with colleagues, to understand how to do what is the better things, and also to tell the customer that they cannot waste everything in the water. They have to use when it is needed, and then they have to minimize the consumption of these products. So I tell you, it is a big stress because we live a very bad situation, but it is also a melting pot.
And the new things will come out.
Hopefully. We hope so, and we are trying to do that, of course. You also, I want to thank you because you are keeping us alive, giving us opportunity to talk. We are open, of course, to share our ideas with everybody. And it's good what you are doing to introduce these arguments and to talk with different people.
Yes, the idea is basically to share our ideas. All of us are sitting at home and thinking, and I mean, it is time we share our ideas with each other, and we get, I mean, it gives a comfort to each other.
Yeah, what I think definitely important is that we keep things moving. So it is important that the big brands are able to keep things running, not to stop, because stop would be really the worst thing. Maybe slowly, but we must keep the things moving and to update time by time all the products, all the ideas to the new situation. But it is important that the brands play the game in a good way, in a fair way, and that they keep these things moving.
That is, I mean, we may not be able to expect that from all the brands because, as we have seen in the last few weeks, but at least if major brands do it, then it's good enough.
Yeah, we see also in this day that the major brands are doing it. We appreciate. With some of them, we have some more relationships, so we know what they are doing. And everybody is focusing on this near future and in this new normality. This is what we are trying to do.
That's very good.
So
So
is there
before I
any?
ask you, yeah. So before I ask you my last question, I just want to tell everybody who's watching, please, if you have any questions, please put them right now because we can take one or two questions. And now, Roberto, like, what is your recommendation to the industry? You already spoken about collaboration and cooperation with each other. Anything else you would like to convey to the industry in these difficult times?
Yeah, difficult because I think that in any part of the world, everybody it is living the situation in a personal way and in the company way. So what we say is to keep things going on and to look forward, not to stop at this moment. To look forward because for sure there will be a new start, a new renaissance from this story, and we think positive. We are crossing a bad moment, but we can go out. And the more we are connected, the more we share ideas, and the more we try to do the things in a better way, and the better will be. So no preclusion to any idea, open to discuss, open to accept also different point of view, and this kind of talkings to understandings, also to listen to other people's ideas will be very important.
Absolutely.
Because this is a moment for understanding and planning. We can take the opportunity of this gap to make understanding and to plan the next step.
And actually, this is a very big opportunity for creative thinking. We don't get this kind of time to spend so much time on thinking. So probably this is a very good time for thinking.
Yeah.
Creatively.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is the time for thinking. Thinking, positive thinking, what we can do, how we can sort out, and what is also good to do to avoid further mistakes. But we need to move out for sure. That I agree with you.
One of the questions which has come here, probably which it relates to, Jatip is asking, what is a better way to treat? Is it better to treat the garment or the fabric in case we are looking to feature more treatments on the apparel? So, what is a better thing, on the fabric or on the garment?
I would say again both. For if we are speaking of denim, we can make this treatment for those garments which are sold like raw denim in fabric. Otherwise, it's better to finish on the finished garment like final finishing. So it depends by the final article. If I'm selling a raw subjected only to domestic washing, I can treat it on fabric, it would be more easy and cheaper. Otherwise, I can do it on garment. But I'm thinking also to not only to the pants and shirts, I'm thinking also to hotels with all bed linens and towels and carpets that for sure will need to be sanitized every time. So most of the equipment in the laundries can be suitable for this application. So when we think to go out from this situation, we want to enlarge our horizon and not just to think to the 5 pockets trouser. So in all countries, there are a lot of hotels, a lot of bed sheeting and towels are already produced, so you cannot treat on fabric anymore, but you can treat in a laundry, you can treat like a garment. So that is another opportunity. So with the same equipment, because if you use ozone, it will be the same machine. If you use spraying with a barrier effect, or a water repellent or a soil release, it will be by fog application. You can use a machine that you know very well. So you can apply in the laundry. That is another opportunity.
Absolutely.
There is plenty of options. For sure, if you are making a garment that is not going to be washed in the laundry, you can apply on the fabric. But
So I mean,
if
both are equally important.
yeah, we were coming to the point that you say you need something cheap. If you need something very cheap, you can make a row, and this will be washed at home. That you can do it on fabric. If you want to make a fashion, you will do like a final finishing. So we are studying the different options you can apply by padding, by foam, by fog, but always in a safe environment. The key.
Also, do you see any change in the natural fibers versus artificial fibers being usage post-COVID?
Uh, in face mask, there is a strong use for polyester fabric, for non-woven, and so on. In apparel, I think that cotton and cotton blends will be definitely the most important. The target is to make something that can be washed minimum 20 times and still be performing in a correct way. So this is what we want to realize. We are thinking also to some uniforms or others that you can wear also when you work. So it's not only really something that you wear for fashion and so on, but also on the normal activities. And this can be treated either on fabric, either on garment. And when the cycle is finished, it can be replaced again on garment application. But you cannot do it at home. You need to do it in an industry.
Industry.
This is so
yes, sir.
The more you talk, the more you can see subject or object for this application. So transport will be also involved, but all these fabrics are normally treated fabrics. What we want to avoid is that we work also with that we are covered only with disposable objects, because otherwise the mass of disposable will be so pollutant that we create another big issue. On the other things, starting from gloves to trousers to jackets to shirts and so on, we think we can project something working.
So recycling becomes even more important, especially for these new items which we are starting to use now.
Yeah, but the confession of a kind of thing will not be dramatically different from convention of 5 pockets. So it is just a way to adapt. You know, Ferrari is now making valves for brief equipment. Ferrari normally was not making this, but they make valves for the engines, so they are producing the valves for this equipment in the same factory with the same people. So if they can transform the production from engines to breathing equipment, I think that a confession can pass from trousers to gloves, shirts, or other things. What is important is to have a stream of production that can be done, can be sold, that can have a profit, and so on.
Absolutely. So I would finally like to thank you for a wonderful discussion. You enlightened us on so many points, and I think all our viewers have really enjoyed it. They have been commenting also along with, and it's a learning for me also. So we keep in touch, and I thank you again for joining us for this show.
I thank you for this opportunity. Let's keep in touch. We are available also to answer to other people. We would like to follow this page to see if there are other comments. And please feel free to contact us if you have any needs. I wish to say goodbye to all the people that have enjoyed us in the meeting, thanking them to be passionate, because maybe it has been a long discussion, maybe longer than what we thought, and to be free to contact us if they need. I hope that everything is safe, that we'll keep safe for the future, and we are here, always available when you need. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and please keep safe and healthy. And we will always keep on taking updates from you regarding how Italy is, when Italy is opening up, because Italy is ahead of us in many ways, and it will be very interesting to see how Italy is, handling
Yeah,
the
sure.
post-COVID situation.
Okay. Thanks a lot, and hope to
Thank you
see
so
you
much.
soon. Ciao.
Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye bye.